the classic rush. Oprah's words were so tender from a moral surrender, intoxicated by each other's touch. Come on over, pull me closer, let me get a peek inside. Heavy wishes, gentle kisses, but pretend we can't deny. Can we indulge ourselves tonight? Embrace each other time, waiting not too wide. You press your lips to mine, run fingers up your spine. Kiss down your axis line. You're breathing double time as I feed on your life. On your life. You've got these urges inside you, I can sense and divide you. You keep switching up just how you feel, and now your patience.
Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Constantly Off-traK. It's me. I am your co-host, the man with a voice and face made for radio, and I'm here with the man with the plan. It is Kid.
Kid, the man. Yeah, I am the man with the plan. I wasn't even paying attention. I was actually getting ready to say that.
Well, let's put it this way. The man with the plan and the channel that we're using. So, login,
And it's
password.
completely not here today at all. Obviously.
That's right. I kind of just bombarded you with that. I didn't even tell you I was going to do the intro.
But
I
yes,
love the way that looks, though. That
Yes,
new
it
logo
looks-
on that background.
I just hope it does not lag the fuck out like the previous.
It shouldn't. I downscaled it to a point where if you keep it between 720 and 1080p, it should be just fine. And that's across all bit rates. So, like,
Fair enough.
if they've got a weaker connection and it has to downscale it even further, it shouldn't interrupt the video. That's if I did it right. We'll find out.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, like he said, welcome to Constantly Off-traK, where we try to stay on track.
And it never works.
No, never works.
But we got meta.
We
so
do,
I'm
and oh
happy.
my god, this new flavor is actually really the more
I
that I'm
like
drinking
it.
it, the more that I'm drinking it, the better it gets.
Yeah.
Because that first sip was almost, like you said earlier, like a melted popsicle, and nobody likes a melted popsicle.
Well, I do.
Well, I don't. It's sticky. It's all over the place. It's nasty, and nobody likes it. And
Well,
I've got
think of it like those.
I've got 5 kids. Okay, I hate melted popsicles now.
Well, think of it like those plastic tube popsicles.
Oh,
the ones
yeah.
with the sharp edges that whenever you try to
Cut your-
squeeze it out of the
cut
top
the
of it, it
insides of
cuts the
your-
inside of your mouth. Yeah, it's kind of like those. Those are good.
Yeah.
The pain's not good, but the popsicles
No, yeah,
themselves
nobody
are
wants
good.
to have the inside of the corners of their lips fucking cut open. It is. It's growing on me heavily, and I love it.
Yeah. It's almost like the taste of childhood without the pain. Pain-free nostalgia, brought to you by Metaphysical.
By the way, it is Sherb candy that we are drinking today.
Yep, and if you want to pick up some for yourself, you can go right here to metaphysical.com. Use Meta the Kid Plays, all capital letters, no spaces. Get yourself 10% off your order.
And it goes so far.
It really does.
Oh, excuse me.
Official sponsor of the
that's a
Constantly
better one.
Off-traK podcast, just so you know.
Also, while that bot's up there, don't forget to join us on Discord and Facebook to get all the updates you need about Constantly Off-track, the regular gaming streams that we have going on. Also, be able to contact us, get a hold of us, talk to us every day.
Or
We're
if
pretty
you
good
want
at
to suggest
replying.
a topic.
Yes, suggest a topic. I would like to get meme of the day as soon as we get more memes in. Or I should say meme of the week, since we're weekly podcasters. Yeah, join us. All the links
Maybe-
are right there in chat.
Maybe someday soon we'll be more than just a weekly podcast, but for now, this is what we got. We're working on it. Also, you may notice that I'm not posting as much in the Discord or the Facebook, but that will be ramping up pretty soon.
It's because he's a cop.
No, it's because I make all the visual shit for our show.
Oh, shit.
Let me tell you, doing 4K images, that way we can have them ready for merch, is exhausting.
I know. I'm so
'Cause
excited
I
for
can't
merch,
use,
everybody.
I can't use any regular editing methods for making these logos and pictures. I got to go pixel by pixel for
Jeez.
corrections.
See, I didn't think it would be that much.
So yeah, take a
of an
4K
issue.
image, It's 2160 by 1920, and then go pixel by pixel to correct little errors and stuff like that. Just to make sure it's merch ready
If
quality.
anybody wants to jump in and help him out, I can't pay you, but it'd be great.
I mean, it's work I can do. I like doing it because I went to school and actually took the courses to do it. So now I actually
Now you have a way to apply it.
Right, right.
Fair enough. But yeah, I'm excited for merch. Everybody else should be excited for merch. We're going to have merch for Constantly Off-traK, Kid Plays TV, and Casual Gaming TV as well.
Soon. First, I need to fix my home internet so that I can actually stream from home again because I haven't been able to do that in quite a while.
I know, it sucks.
But as soon as that gets fixed, then we're off to the fucking races.
Because we've been playing. I was actually thinking about that the other night when we were playing Halo. You know, we've had all these instances where you're bitching and complaining about how your gameplay is, and then nobody sees it from your side.
Right,
it's just
right,
me
right.
saying that you're bitching and complaining.
Right. It just sounds like I'm like, oh, I'm really awful at this game, which I am, and I've never said I'm not. But, it's the game's fault that I'm losing. No, it's really not. I wish people could see what I was seeing, but
I mean, it makes for good content on my end.
Well, I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. Just having whiny Kaz.
And yes, I'm excited. I want merch too. I'm gonna wear my own shit. I am that inside my own head.
When we get to a point where we have a camera set up for the podcast, we should get like jerseys.
Well, and see,
one for each of us.
Metaphysical has those jersey hoodies that I've been thinking about getting. Unfortunately, at least for my wallet, it's $70.
Right, right.
But it's still a custom jersey or jersey hoodie, I should say, with their own names. It's got the Metaphysical logo and all that, which is just.
Well, I meant
want one too.
just show.
Yeah.
Like, so it would have like, how would you put it? You'd have our nicknames on the top, assign ourselves a number, and then put the logo on the front, or no, logo on the sleeves and title on the front.
That would be dope.
And then we could use those as kind of like a uniform for the show and auction them off later.
I'd be down for that.
Or do some kind of giveaway.
Well, I was actually getting ready to say that next. When merch drops, and I will make it official, like the moment it drops, we are going to start planning for a giveaway. Well, we should start planning that now. But we have plans for a giveaway, free merch, Metaphysical, and we might do something else. We're just not too sure yet.
Just got to make sure we have everything in order.
Yes. It'll take time, but we'll have it ready.
And yes, we've been toying with the idea of me being on camera. Here's the thing. My face, my name, will never be known on the show. So whatever
His
I
face
have...
looks like a penis. I'd be ashamed too.
Hey, there's a reason I say I have a voice and face made for radio. But either way, yeah, ha ha ha. Be surprised all you want to. I don't care. But either way, whatever we have to do, maybe I'll make some kind of animated overlay for myself, maybe some kind of masks, just something.
It'd be funny. Just do the anime blur, the hentai blur over your face.
Just give me a mouth and no eyes. Yeah, I don't know about that.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I don't think we want anything hentai related when it comes to our appearances.
Oh, man.
We got Allie in the chat who already loves fucking tentacles and stuff. We don't need anything else.
Right, no shit. Oh, the mysteries of Kaz's face, everybody. Oh, shit, I just exited.
It's a mystery that will remain a mystery. I'm just keeping it that way. See, there we go. Tentacles. Right on cue. See? Fez knows it. Fez knows.
Oh, shit. We'll just lock it up and...
And actually, a paper bag does sound kind of funny. Because then it can be like...
the
what's
Fantastic
his face?
Four
No,
Spider-Man.
no. Fairly Odd Parents. Chester's dad.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember his first name, but I know his last name is McBadbat. Like the
Yeah.
disgraced baseball player.
Yeah, that would be fucking hilarious.
That could be fun. Yeah, I bet you like the paper bag idea.
What was
The dragon from that movie.
what? Ting tang. Well, I don't know.
I don't think it was that.
I highly doubt it was that.
You're watching too much of that. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, we ran out. Okay, so Netflix has 3 seasons of Fairly OddParents, right?
Yeah.
Now, I told you how I was watching Death Note with my son.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we would watch an episode or two, however much time we had, over dinner.
Yeah.
And we finally finished it and didn't have anything else to watch after that because I didn't plan anything else.
Yeah.
So we went to Fairly OddParents, and now we've exhausted all the stuff on Netflix, which means I am most likely going to have to get Allie's Paramount Plus information because there's shows that she's watching on there. She got it way before the Halo thing started, so it's not about that. And we'll probably have to watch it that way. It's just
Have you seen Yellowstone yet?
I don't know what that is. But the thought in my head of having to use that fucking service does piss me off.
I think you'll be all right. Pokemon!
Yeah, I got to find out what kind of Pokeballs I have first. Ooh, I got 3 Ultra Balls. Now, what is it? It's a Geodude. Yeah, I could use a Geodude.
Lame.
Golem's the shit, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to catch a Geodude. Jules, you don't put a space. It's just Ultra Ball. Like I put it. If you use the space, if you put in a command that's not a real command, it doesn't tell you. It only tells you if you put in a command that actually works and you don't have the thing you're trying to use. So just giving you a heads up. That way you know.
And speaking of Pokemon, that brings us
There you go. You got it.
Believe it or not, that brings us to our topic of today.
Huh?
Just hear me
Wait,
out.
which one? How does Pokemon play into that?
Hold on.
Okay.
So, the Pokeball. Nobody actually knows where these Pokemon go, right? Yeah. Much like Pandora's box. Don't stick your dick in it.
Segway, everybody. Yay, I got the Geodude.
Jesus. To everybody watching on our YouTube end today.
Well, for them
you're
it's
watching
today,
this.
but for us it's tomorrow. Ooh, it's level 12.
We have on our Twitch stream, when we do this live, the Pokemon community game where you can play Pokemon in chat, battle your friends, catch them all.
Or at least try to.
Yeah, at least, yeah, it doesn't happen often.
You can battle, you can spectate, you can trade. It's actually pretty interesting. There's a lot more to it than I originally thought. It's like if Pokemon Go were a real game. This is what it would be.
Did you say if Pokemon Go was a real game?
Right. Exactly. If Pokemon Go was a real game, this is kind of what it would be like.
Fair.
So the downside of that Geodude, level 12, which is good for just catching it, HP, special attack, and defense are all horrible.
That sucks for you.
But it apparently has fantastic attack and special defense with a bad speed. So more negative stats than positive stats.
Yeah, I don't know. I could have sworn when I first made this Twitch, I made her a mod. And I guess I didn't. So this whole time, I've just been under the impression that she's been a mod. I don't know how many times I've asked during stream, hey, babe, can you do this for me? Hey, babe, can you ban that person for me? Hey, babe, do this, do that. And she hasn't done it.
What's up? You missed the new intro music.
Aww. But yeah,
I'm
and then I
tempted to do it again.
looked at when I made you and Allie a mod, I seen that you guys had a badge, and I'm like, oh, shit. Jules isn't a mod like I thought she was. I feel bad.
Yeah. You like that badge? Do you like my sword?
Do you like my sword? Yes, yes, green sword.
Now, if only it was black and green, that'd be even better.
Kaz's 2 favorite colors.
If it wasn't obvious by the fucking logo for our show.
Fair. Oh. So what kind of research did you do for today's topic, if any?
For which part?
Well, we
Pandora's
already know how much research you've been doing about the poopy pillows.
I mean, I've only listened to every day of the trial. But,
You know, there's a, I don't know I know he's on TikTok, and I don't ever remember his name, but he's actually streaming the trial on YouTube.
I don't know.
Live.
Well, I watch a group of lawyers that go over it.
Oh,
because
fair.
they explain a lot of the stuff that you're not going to understand. They talk about why things happen the way they happen. It's really, really interesting.
But no, Pandora's box. Her hairy
Unkempt.
box.
That's how you get pink eye. Actually, speaking of, my daughter might have pink eye.
Oh, man, she's been messing with
Sucks.
Pandora's box. I hope not.
No.
That'd make you a bad
She's
parent.
3.
It makes you a bad parent. I'm just kidding.
No, her cousin had it a couple weeks ago, which is why we think she has it. But she's got an appointment today to figure it out, so maybe I'll find out before the end of the show.
This is why you don't let your fingers stick their fingers up their butts.
Why you don't let your fingers stick their fingers.
Don't let your children stick their fingers up their butts.
She doesn't.
Or play in their poop or anything.
She doesn't.
You don't know that.
She doesn't like having it on her. Okay, so she's reaching that potty training stage.
Yeah.
But up to now, it's always been, I'm pooping, now you need to change me. Always.
Lucky.
Because she hates having it in her diaper.
Lucky.
But she doesn't let us know before she's going to. She just lets us know that she is pooping.
It's done. It's happened. I'm done.
No, that it's happening.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, great. Don't even have time to bring you to the bathroom so you can learn how to do it properly.
You know what you do? You just get. You have. Do you guys use like the actual toilet with one of those children covers, or do you use one of those plastic?
We have one of those seats that you put on top, but we're not using that yet. She's got her own little toilet chair that she can use.
Sit her on it for a few hours.
I'm not going to put her on there for a few hours.
No, seriously, sit her down.
No, I'm not doing that.
Let her sit there.
I'm not doing that. I'm not leaving her on that chair.
I'm not
for a
saying
few
you have to force her to stay on it or anything like that, but leave it out. Sit on whenever you go to watch your videos or something like that, or go watch TV with her. Sit her down with you, but when you sit her down, sit her on that potty. That way she knows, because when it does happen, it goes in that toilet and she can go, oh, that's where it's supposed to go.
Well, no shit.
I'm just saying.
Okay,
It's in a parenting book.
You realize I have 25 nieces and nephews, right?
That's your own problem.
I helped raise a lot of them. I know how potty training works.
Okay.
This is not my first rodeo.
I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying.
I know I missed out. Here's a little insight into who I am as a shitty person. I know I missed out on a lot when it came to my son, who is now 11.
Right.
So, trying to, in my head, kind of make up for that. But I know what I'm doing here, is what I'm saying.
I hope so. We love you.
Love who?
You.
Why?
I don't know. You're here, though. That's what matters.
I am. And it's not as hot in this house as it was last week.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Actually, it is getting warmer. I might throw on the AC.
Just preparing you, streamer. Oh, no, she doesn't run around like that. Just, no.
I'm going to turn on the air, though, because it is getting warm in here.
Yeah, it's kind of starting to. So anyways, we were going to talk about something. What was it? Oh, yeah, Pandora's box. As for research, not a whole lot. I've been working on the things people are seeing on the screen. But,
Fair.
Everybody's heard about it in some way.
I mean, there's different iterations of it from where people originally think it comes from Greek mythology. There's not mentions of it directly in the Bible, but there's mentions of it. And then Norse mythology is heavy.
There's sort of mentions of an equivalent of Pandora's box.
Like I said, it's not directly mentioned that it's Pandora's box, but there's always something.
Just something you can run a parallel to.
Yeah. Like in Greek mythology, where most most articles kind of point towards more the Greek mythology because that's when they first discovered the mentioning of Pandora's box.
Well, they're the ones that wrote the myths.
True. And also not all completely true.
For the most part.
Yeah, I mean, that from where we've come from as an American people, that's all European. It's in that area of the country where we found these runes, these texts, these articles, per se, during scientist research. So, of course, Greek mythology is one of the first that we have found as far as archaeology goes. But there's other parts of the country that nobody ever really thinks about looking. Or the world, not country. So, I'm just saying. Together,
Susan.
make sentences.
Sometimes.
But, and this is everybody knows I'm pagan. I'll admit it. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a huge fan of religion because there's so many things out there that contradict each other. And so instead of letting myself and my mental health get mixed all into it, I just ignore it all, and that's it.
Yeah.
So, like, for me, like, Greek mythology, when it comes to the Pandora's box, I don't remember her name, but her husband found the box, she opened it, released 7 curses upon the world. Those 7 curses were the 7 sins of the Bible.
I'm pretty sure some things are getting mixed up there. I don't think that's right.
No, well, it's the 7 sins. The curses were greed, gluttony, lust, envy. What are the other 3?
I don't know. Which ones did you say? I kind of blacked out there.
Lust, gluttony, envy,
Pride,
sloth,
wrath,
and then there's one more.
There's always one.
But those were the 7 curses that were released upon the world.
Did you already say greed?
Maybe, I'm not sure. Anyway, I think everybody gets where I'm coming from now. Like, those were the 7 curses that were brought upon the world by opening up Pandora's box. But that's just in Greek mythology.
But see, even for Greek mythology, that wouldn't make sense because they obviously experienced those things already.
I'm just saying that. Who's this? This was before humanity. Pandora's box was released before humanity. This was the gods that have found Pandora's box and have opened it up and blah, 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 blah. And the deities of the gods and then humanity. But there's different iterations of Pandora's box. Norse mythology has its own Pandora's box, believe it or not. Pandora's box is Freya's treasure. Opens up. If someone were to find it, it would give you loads of riches and a straight pass to Valhalla, all the women you can adore, and so on and so.
You mean that can adore you? This is Norse mythology we're talking about.
Fair enough. And then there's Egyptian mythology. They have their own version of Pandora's box as well. That one also releases curses upon the world. And great pharaohs forbid anyone from going searching for it. Because we all know how, Egyptians are with their curses.
Yeah, I've seen The Mummy.
Right.
And The Mummy Returns. Those are the only 2 good ones.
But even like in today's modern age is where things get interesting because there are so many theories out now on what Pandora's box is. Now that we know about space and galaxies and things, somebody thinks that Pandora's box is a planet, which I find very interesting, actually.
A planet?
A planet.
I mean, I can understand something like a black hole, if we're talking about mystical shit here, combining it with science, but a planet?
Well, think about when you think of space and how unknown it is right now. Now, when I think of Pandora's box being a planet, because there's nothing set in stone yet on what they mean by it being a planet, but so it's kind of open for discussion. But I think of it being a planet is sort of like Star-Lord's dad. A living planet that can grant an omnipotent power. Or hordes of curses, or, just the unimaginable if you find this planet. You keep on giving me this look like I'm talking nonsense,
it's
but
weird.
It is. But at the same time, it's interesting because, again, space is so unknown. It could be a possibility. Out of the known universe, we know less than 1% of it. We know less than 1% of our own galaxy. We only know 0.5% of our own oceans.
Well, I mean, how much can you really know a giant body of water? Like, we know what's in it. We know
Fish,
where it
rocks,
leads.
Stuff.
We don't need to have a map of every square inch of it.
Hey, we could
Or
be missing out.
Cubic inch of it.
We could be missing out that 1 cubic inch that leads to the center of the world, and there's like an underworld under that with dinosaurs and shit. I'm just saying. Go watch King Kong.
I'd rather not.
I'm just saying.
Don't you mean Kong's Skull Island?
No, well, yeah, Skull Island is technically under the world, but the new King Kong movie, or no, I guess it'd be
not.
Kong versus
Skull Island is not.
Kong versus Godzilla. They talk about the
It's Godzilla
Under
versus
Earth,
Kong.
or that one, whatever. Who cares? I didn't watch it. I don't care. But they talk about the underworld where Godzilla and Kong come from.
Right.
And like I said, that.
Which is weird. Now, I still haven't seen that movie, right?
Yeah.
But knowing the creation of Godzilla, I don't understand how Godzilla can be from there. So, like I said, I haven't seen the movie, so I haven't had any actual confirmation that that's what they said or implied. But I've heard it from multiple people, or multiple sources, that it's implied he comes from there. Godzilla is the result of nuclear testing.
Could be where he goes to hide. I don't know, because I didn't watch the movie. The kids watched it.
I caught the whatever the hell that is.
The kids watched it. And so I caught bits and pieces here and there about the movie itself. That's the only reason why I knew they touched on the Under-Earth. But
what
hell,
the fuck? It's a penguin with an ice cube for a head.
What?
I'm not kidding. It's a penguin with an ice cube for a head.
Alrighty then.
They're really scraping the bottom of the barrel now.
They have ice cream as a Pokemon. Living ice cream.
Well, and keys.
Trash.
Never forget about Clef Key and Garbodor.
Pokemon. What are you going to do? That's the real Pandora's box.
Like you get Trubbish, a small ripped trash bag, who evolves into an even bigger, even more ripped trash bag. It's like they took the idea of Grimer and Muck, which is just slime that evolves into bigger slime, and went in an even worse direction with it.
It makes sense.
Garbage evolve into sewage. How many Pokemon am I up to now? I actually don't know. I have not counted. 36. I have 36 Pokemans. And a lot of them need healing. But potions are expensive.
You need healing that nobody can heal you with.
Lame. How many do you have? Call me lame. I bet I got more Pokemans than you got. You're 22. Haha, I told you. I'm not lame. I'm an overachiever. That bottle is loud.
I have 4.
Seriously? Actually, now I'm kind of curious. I want to know the percentage. My percentage is 4.5%. Or it rounds up to 4.5. How does he win? He doesn't even have a full team.
It doesn't matter.
I have almost 6 teams. Now, if this were a real Pokemon game, I've got everything except the latest 2 generations.
Fair.
Because I didn't give a shit about Sun and
They
Moon.
even mentioned Pandora's box in the Pokemon anime.
I don't think it was mentioned in the original, and I haven't watched anything since the original, so I'm just going to say if they did, it doesn't matter.
I think it was during the Johto League that they did it. It was like a side quest thing that they did, and it ended up actually being like the key to finding Lugia or something like that. I don't remember. It's been years. Fucking years.
I don't know. At this rate, if we ever find that fucking thing, if it does exist and it's opened, what's inside is most likely going to be a bacteria that kills the planet just because it's so old and rotten.
Let's not get into that because there's actually a bacteria in Antarctica, like thousands of meters in the ice, that we have dug up that will kill us all if released.
Yeah. I mean, these viruses exist.
I mean, the fact that it's lived as long as it had in this
Viruses are living
lake.
organisms, right?
Yes.
It's cryogenically frozen.
That's...
It's just preserved.
What if this whole time Pandora's box is in Antarctica?
Just that giant iceberg or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's never how they depict it, but it would still make sense. It'd be the calamity that kills humanity.
There you go.
Now that we've spent probably a grand total of 10 minutes all put together actually talking about Pandora's box.
I've been talking about Pandora's box. You have talked about nothing but Pokemon.
I only brought it up like 3 or 4 times.
Do you not have any theories on what it could be?
I just said. Some kind of bacteria that's so old and rotten it'll kill humanity.
See, that's more of what the Egyptians thought.
I mean, it probably wasn't that at the time. It was probably just some kind of preserving box that they stored some food in and forgot about. But I mean, what happens to mold if you leave it alone for thousands of years?
Gross.
Nobody knows.
Gross. Somebody get some Pine Sol.
How dare you try to use a Pokédex without starting your adventure? Blasphemy.
How dare you? What's up, boy?
That's right. All
you
you gotta
gotta
do.
lift
Yeah,
it
there
in.
you go. Oh, you got a Fennekin? Fuck you.
Ha ha! So did I.
Fuck you too. I've been left with a fucking turtwig. Little grass turtle I don't give a shit about.
There you go.
Like, if I was going to
Those are
get a
good.
grass type, why couldn't it be a Trico? Those are useful.
See, I've never been a grass type fan, though.
I always start with a grass type.
Never started with the grass type, ever. I made sure to burn Bulbasaur to the ground.
I mean, water types can be helpful. Fire types are never helpful when you first start, but they're helpful later on. But a grass type is so balanced in the beginning that when you go through the first few gyms, you don't really reach too much of a
I
problem.
just burn everything to the ground. Or I stick around the first few routes until I like reach level 20 or something, and then I take on the gyms.
Well, the problem is, if you start with a fire type, right, there are so many goddamn water types, especially in the beginning, that it doesn't really make a difference what you try to do.
See, in Gen 1,
You
there
have- you
wasn't
have to
water
spend
types
all
until
that-
later on. Hell, even after you fight Misty, you don't actually run into any water types in the wild. Because you don't get a fishing pole until later or learn swim until way later.
Yeah, but you run into trainers all the time.
That's different.
That's what I'm talking about, though.
I figured you were talking like wild water type Pokemon.
No, because you can use a repel and you can just not have to deal with wilds, but you can't really stop having to deal with trainers. Those are
Too bad they don't have a BO
those are
spray.
mostly unavoidable.
Too bad you can't use like a BO spray. Like, no, back off! Squirt, squirt! Bad kitty.
No. No, 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 no. What water type did you get? If it's anything but a Mudkip, it sucks. Just saying.
That's true.
Well, okay, no, because Squirtle can use Skull Bash.
That's
Okay, if it's anything other than Mudkip and Squirtle.
Mudkip is so broken right now in
It's a water and ground type.
yeah. He is super broken. Like I haven't played it in a while, but I was a heavy player of Pokemon Go with Kyle for a long time, and he was so mad when I had 100% Mudkip. And I leveled it up, I evolved it, and now I let it, like, currently right now, it is still sitting in a gym here in town. It's been there for the last 3 years.
Yeah, I always went for Trico. Mudkip was a strong second, but just ending up with Grovyle early on is so helpful. Then you get Sceptile when you're fighting the Elite Four.
You know what's gonna be funny? Eventually gonna run out of ideas, and they're gonna have a.
They already did. Penguin with an ice cube for
They're gonna
a
have
head.
a
They
poop-
already ran out of ideas.
They're gonna have a pillow poop Pokemon.
A poopy pillow
A
Pokemon.
poopy pick.
Poopy
That's
pillow
a tongue
Pokemon. Poopy
twister.
pillow Pokemon. Poopy pillow Pokemon. Poopy pillow Pokemon. It's not hard.
I don't do words.
That reminds me, the last time I was playing Omega Ruby, I was actually doing shiny resets so I could get a shiny Mudkip. See, what I was trying to do, I've got a living dex, right?
Yeah.
So what that means is between the Pokemon Bank and the PC, I've got literally one of every Pokemon.
Fair.
And that's even counting evolution. So I've got like a Bulbasaur, an Ivysaur, and a Venusaur. So what I was starting to do, since I ended up getting a lot of shiny legendaries through Wonder Trade, was do a shiny living dex. I got my 3 Tricos. I just need to evolve 2 of them. Now Mudkip was next, and then Torchic after that.
That's too much work for me.
I mean, the Tricos were really easy. The Mudkips, after a week of resets, I didn't get a single fucking one.
That sucks.
And you can reset, I think it was twice in a minute.
Yes, I do remember doing that because Kyle got me into it. My first shiny encounter, though, so I believe by now everybody's seen the meme.
Still, though, I have 250 shiny Pokemon. That achievement stays with me. I put in the work for that shit.
Fuck it. You know, my first encounter with a shiny was in Heart Gold, and I started the game. I did all the fucking
I was
tutorial
never
stuff.
much for the cosplay Pikachu.
That's
I understand why people like it, but that's just not my thing.
But I ran through the tutorials and all that, and then you run up and you meet that kid that gets Ralts as his first Pokemon out in the wild.
I know who you're talking about.
So I met up with him.
His name starts with a W.
I want to say William, but I feel like that's
no, it's
wrong.
Not William.
Anyway, so I ran up to him, and I went through that cutscene. And this, granted, I knew about shiny Pokemon.
Isn't Wonder Trade amazing?
I knew about shiny Pokemon. I knew, by that point, I've yet to find one.
Yeah.
And the only time I've ever seen them were friends that have caught them. And I met up with him, and I watched his little battle, and as soon as that Ralts pulled up, it was blue. And I was fucking pissed.
Because it's not going to be yours.
Fast forward years later, I seen a meme of that. And I'm like, that's when I started thinking our lives are a simulation. Somebody was watching that and screenshotted it for me.
The thing is, I've seen that happen to people.
Now that I know about it, I did some research, and it's fairly common for that to happen, for that specific Ralts to be shiny.
The thing is, it's always going to be a Ralts, so it's never a random encounter.
It's always the same one. It's just the only randomness is the percentage of shiny.
But what I don't know is later on, as that Pokemon evolves and shit, and you fight him again later,
it does
it
stay
stay?
shiny.
Okay.
At least with my playthrough, it did stay shiny. Now, because I'm not sure if it was just a glitch or if it, because I didn't do research on how that encounter works. Is it an actual wild encounter? Except for the game puts the kid in placement of you and the computer just runs the simulation? Or is it...
Going by the fact that he can actually get a shiny Ralts, yes.
And that's what I would expect.
But what that also means is that it rolls not just whether it's a shiny, it rolls its nature, its stats, all that kind of thing, which doesn't happen with other trainers. With everyone else, it's static. What kind of Pokemon they have, what level, their
I mean, don't get me wrong, I still ran that
stats.
Ralts into the fucking ground.
Well, right.
I felt bad. Not really, because that fucker got a shiny Ralts and I haven't seen
Well, I mean,
shit
by
in
the time
years.
you meet up with that kid, you've got potentially an infinite amount of time to level up
meet
whatever
up with
you've
him
got.
fairly early.
Yeah, but that's after you've been exploring.
Not really. I
You're in
had
free roam by the time you meet
I
up
had
with
two
him.
Pokemon by the time I met up with him. There is
Okay.
a small patch of grass after the main town before
the
you
fact
meet up
that
with
you
him.
had more than one means you got into free roam, and you're
Yeah.
able to do things. You potentially have unlimited time to level up whatever you have.
Wouldn't it be worth it though? Because it's legit just one patch of grass before you meet up with him right after the town.
No, if you go above Little Root Town, you've got that extra space. Because when you go north of that, or was it Little Root? I'm pretty sure it was Little Root. The one above the town that you started.
It's the starting town before you meet up with him.
No, okay, you got the starting town where you just moved to with your mom, and your dad is off in the other town because he's a gym leader. You go north, you've got a small town introducing you to a Poke Shop and a Poke Center.
That's right, yeah.
And then you go north of that, it's where you fight May if you start as What's-His-Face.
That's right.
Or you fight
Okay,
What's-His-Face if you start as May. And then there's water to the right, because that leads you to a different part of the game, which you can't get to yet because you don't have a water Pokemon that can surf.
That's true.
So it kind of leads you off to the left where you end up interacting with him. But, I mean, if you go through and you just keep catching Pokemon, say they've got... they can have held items when you catch them. Just take that item, sell it. There you've got money, so you've got a revenue.
Does anybody really want to go through and fight off
I've
Zigzagoon and
done it.
Bidoof constantly, or catch a Bidoof and a Zigzagoon constantly?
I've done it.
Who really wants a Bidoof, though?
It's not about catching them. God damn it, another Tropius and I missed it. I hate you.
You have a phone.
It's too late. It escaped.
I'm just letting you know you have
I
a phone.
hate. Well, you didn't have. You changed the screen. I didn't see it pop up.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
Checking other shit for
It's
us.
not fair. I missed it the last time too because we were playing a game.
I think he's actually gonna cry.
No, I
Welcome back.
struggled remembering what game we were playing, so I just said playing a game.
Knowing us, it was probably Halo.
I don't know. I mean, that sounds right, but still, fuck you. It's another one I missed. I want a Tropius.
Go poop on a bed.
It's a grass flying type.
Oh, well, shit on your bed. You know, that's going to be my new insult. I'm just saying.
I'm just gonna call you Amber from now on.
From now on, I'm going to play it in game chat only on Halo and other games. And every time I die, I'm just going to I'm going to shit on your bed. Every time I die, I will shit on your bed. We got 7 viewers. Watch this. Watch
Sweet.
this.
Easter egg.
Zombies.
Okay. Here we go.
You're welcome.
You did that at the start of the show. You can't keep doing that.
Yes, I can. There's more people in now. There's more people in now. See? It works.
So you got to limit that command to 1 per person per day.
I don't know how to do that through Stream Elements.
Figure it out. There we go. That's one emote we can make is a middle finger.
Yes.
That'll come in handy. Well, he is
Oh,
a dick, but he's not
shit.
fucking right now. We got a podcast to do.
Oh, great.
Extra channel points for me.
Jules got a kick out of it. Also, while we're talking about commands, don't forget, guys, if you're stopping by to say hi, don't forget to leave us a kickback to let us know you were here.
It helps.
It does. Because a lot of times you jump in, you say you don't say anything, and that's fine. We don't mind. But we want to acknowledge you. So let us know.
Oh, God damn it. Your dog. I swear to God. Get off the court.
Smack him.
You'll hog tie yourself, you little moron. I love you, but you're dumb.
Stupid dog. You make me look bad. I do enough of that myself. I don't need your help.
Eustace, that was his name.
Yes.
It was like, eunuch? Not eunuch. That doesn't sound
Fucking
right. That means
eunuch.
something completely different. Eunice. Eunice.
What was her name? Say
Muriel.
Muriel. I wanted to say Gabriel for some reason.
What?
I knew it was close. Okay.
Wow.
It's starring Courage, the Cowardly Dog. The things I do for love.
Jesus. Don't forget to add vinegar to literally everything.
Blech. Gross. Disgusting.
And Stream Elements, popping in just to say, don't forget to check out the official sponsor of Constantly Off-traK, Metaphysical. Use promo code METATHEKIDPLAYS, all capital letters, no spaces, to get yourself 10% off your order.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
It's worth it. It's worth it. I promise.
We don't get paid for this, and I am telling you, I do not regret partnering up with these guys. I don't regret trying the product. It is amazing. It has helped me get me through my days. It has helped me kick pop almost. I'm not trying to kick pop. I still have my pops during meals, but this is definitely better than drinking a soda all day long.
Yeah.
So get it. Get it now.
Hell, I drink it when
Get it now.
I'm working on making stuff for the podcast.
Get your focus.
I never lose focus.
Ooh, that was a sour. I got a little bit of a sour head. Puckered my cheeks.
You need to shake it up better. Mine's almost empty. It's almost sad time because my meta's running out. Anyway.
So you wanted to talk about Amber Heard. You're going to be talking about this one because I haven't
Because
been
you
watching
know nothing.
any of it. I know the memes.
Jesus fucking Christ. No, Jesus titty fucking Christ. This is a shit show.
All I know is Amber Heard is losing badly.
If she's not losing badly, then there is no hope for the human race. Because, I mean, we can't see the jury. They have to be kept off screen. That way no one can look them up. No one can try to intimidate them or bug them or say anything to them. So we don't actually get an impression of what the jury thinks in all this. But just the way she looks on the stand while she's testifying is fucking ridiculous. I mean, there's a point where she actually looks like she does a bump of coke while sitting in the witness box.
I saw that.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Holy shit.
I don't think she actually did, but what I will say is that we used to go to a bar called Sticks.
Yes.
Now,
I miss that place.
early on, when we were going there, sometimes I would arrive early. And then after a little while, I would never arrive early again. I would always make sure that you guys were there first. That way I could immediately go to your table.
Yeah.
Reason being is because there was, let's say, a friend of the group. It's like I knew the group through you,
Yeah.
and then it was one of their friends. So a friend of a friend.
Right.
Sitting at the bar. I'm watching the door, sort of. So I'm sitting Like, you go in from the door. I'm off to the left on the bar. That way I can...
The bar's right there. The smoking section...
Yeah,
the
so,
smoking section's on the right of the bar, and then...
Right, so I'm on the left. That way I can sit there, drink, and still watch the door waiting for you guys to come in.
Yeah.
Without having to turn all the way the fuck around. Well, somewhere between 6 and 8 feet from me, because the bar is pretty much dead, there's that dude sitting at the bar. He's got a napkin in one hand, a drink in the other, right? Well, he reaches in his pocket and takes out a pen. It's not a pen.
No, it's not. We're on the south side of town.
Yeah, no. Pops the top off, pours some powder in the napkin after he makes a little divot with his finger.
Yeah.
He lifts it up to his face and snips it. And he's looking around and shit afterwards while he's wiping his nose. Looks exactly how Amber did it. I don't think she actually did coke on the stand, because that would be fucking stupid. But it's too goddamn similar to what I've seen happen literally in front of me.
See, I don't think anybody, even the friends of friends. Well, I knew some of the people that we hung out there.
He didn't stick around for long.
Okay, well, because I don't
least not
remember
that I
anybody
saw.
like that. I knew some of the people we hung out with on occasion that would show up. They were either dating the bartender or the waitress at the time. They would have issues, but then again, this is south side of town. You know, there's not very many pickings for sober people.
Yeah, no. It's coke or meth or both.
Yeah. But I don't remember anybody that was actually into coke, though.
I can't even remember the dude's face. Like, specifically what his facial features looked like. I just remember what he did.
Fair. I don't know.
But I only saw him like 2 or 3 times that I can remember. I used to know his name. I can't remember it anymore.
I don't know.
He wore a puffy jacket.
That doesn't tell me nothing.
Like, it wasn't a huge jacket. It was kind of like an aviator jacket.
Was he
where it
foreign?
thick. No, I don't think so. He was tanner than us, but I don't think he was foreign.
I'll say because there was Mustafa who brought a lot of...
No, not him.
He brought
no.
I knew he brought a lot of people of his race into the bar, and I knew a couple of them were
I can't even
cokeheads,
remember where
only
Mustafa's
because
from.
they could afford Afghanistan.
Is he really?
Yeah.
No.
I
don't know.
But I knew
He was
he
a
brought
cool
a lot
dude,
of people that came with him to Afghanistan because a little backstory about the person we're talking about.
No, Fez, not darker than you.
Mustafa.
Hey, it doesn't take much to be darker than me, dude.
When I met Mustafa, I'm not going to say a last name that way nobody knows. And I know he's moved back since I don't think he's any longer in the States, but he moved back because right when I met him, he had just moved to the United States. But him and his family are actually on the run from ISIS when ISIS first started forming, and he had certain intel, blah 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 blah, and the United States military actually moved him here, and he got a job at McConnell.
Yeah.
With them.
I remember that.
Yeah. But I know he brought some friends with him that because they made the money, they bought coke, and they were on coke all the time.
I don't know.
At least I knew his friends were for sure. So.
Well.
That's why I asked, and I knew they wore those fucking poofy pillow jackets.
Well, what I remember about this dude wasn't that he was hanging out with Mustafa. He was hanging out with the people that we were hanging out with.
Yeah.
Because Mustafa would kind of float around,
Yeah.
but he had a general place that he would
As long
go.
as he could make money on a pool table, he'd float around.
Right. But he had a general table and group that he
Yeah.
went to. It wasn't that group.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. It's been years.
Yeah, it's been way too long. I only talked to a select few people from that time period anymore, like Jesse. I still talk to Chris. I talked to Durf and his wife still. I'm trying. I know there was Madison. She was the bartender with the long dreads.
Yeah. I remember Madison.
I don't talk to her often, but I do. I still keep tabs with her on Facebook.
Does your wife know?
Yes.
Okay.
Madison was gonna when I first started thinking about doing dreads, we were gonna have her do it.
No. Just no. Kid, no.
I'm trying to think of who else I still talk to. From
I
back
can't
then.
believe you were ever considering dreads.
I still am.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
I'm telling you.
I will shit on
no.
your bed.
No.
You let me live my life.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. No. Because here's the thing. There are multiple people in this chat who know what Kid looks like. The answer's no. When it comes to dreads on your head.
Stop it, Amber.
Because seriously, you only really have hair on the top of your head. You want to do dreads with that? Are you an idiot? Yes.
Have you met
Don't
me?
do
Yes,
it.
I'm an idiot.
Don't do it. It's like, that's not just putting a sign on yourself saying idiot. That's putting a billboard on your fucking head saying
I
idiot.
already have a billboard and can't get any bigger. No, you can't get bigger. I'm working for that jumbotron. Okay, I need that jumbotron.
I'm gonna catch a funky looking bird. If I still have another, if I still have another Ultra Ball.
You know, we're
See?
supposed to be
He
talking
knows-
about this
he knows,
case.
say no to dreads.
We were supposed to be talking about this case,
Right.
And
Well, let's put it this way. Anyone who's sitting up there in a witness box telling a sob story and pauses, completely freezes after looking a little bit to the left and then looking forward again for a camera flash, knows that they're lying, knows they're putting on a performance, and all I can do is hope that the jury fucking catches it.
yeah,
So, like, I got a summons for jury duty, but I wasn't selected. So I've never actually done jury duty, even though I've went there for it.
I got selected,
I don't.
but I got out of it for medical reasons.
I say that because I don't know if they'll get a video of what happened in the court or whether they'll just get transcripts
Yeah.
of what happened to read over to try to refresh their memory while they're in deliberations. If they have video, perfect. They'll be able to see exactly just how bullshit this woman is. Because it's kind of a blink and you miss it type of deal, but it's on camera. And, like, being a jury, they're not allowed to go watch media reports or anything like that, so they can't look back on it until jury deliberations start. I caught the funky looking bird.
Yay!
Anyway, so if all they get is the transcript and they're not paying full attention, because who can sit there and pay attention for 8 hours a day when people are talking about things that you probably don't really care about? You know?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm loving the memes that have come out of this trial. I'm loving
yeah.
them. Well, again,
This whole trial is a meme.
one of my favorite is so, and I've seen the full videos, and I know exactly what was said word per word. But she was talking about when Johnny supposedly hit her, and she goes, "Johnny, you hit me. You just hit me." And then he started walking out with, I would believe it'd be cocaine. It was a big jar of white substance.
Right.
And he looks at his lawyer, and he goes, "A jar of dirt?" And then I started doing research. The date she's talking about follows up with the same date that movie was in production.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
No?
Because that's Pirates 2. What they're talking about would be around the time of Pirates 5. Somewhere in there.
Either way, the fact is, though, he stole a lot of props, and that jar of dirt
Yeah,
was one
he
of them.
stole the jar of dirt.
He stole the jar of dirt.
I doubt
20
that.
to 1. That is the same fucking. Now, don't get me wrong. Celebrities are celebrities. I'm sure, that day Johnny probably had been drinking and decided, how charismatic he is. Grabbed the jar of dirt and started plopping around the house like he does with this jar of dirt.
And that's not the impression I get. The impression I get is that, number one, she's full of shit, obviously.
Well, duh.
But the entirety of the events that are depicted in that recording are all stupid. None of that shit happened.
Yeah.
He wasn't... You can tell just by the way it was recorded, he was not over there. He was not near her when she said, "Stop hitting me."
Or the scene where she's like...
And her friend jumping around the corner going, "Get over, get over." No.
One of my other favorite ones
Now,
is...
I don't think that recording itself has been entered into evidence yet.
No. Actually,
Now,
there was a
because
whole
we're on
scene
week
where...
5 of this shit.
There was a whole scene where they tried to pull that from evidence, but the judge is like, I don't have that here in the check mark.
No. That was something else.
That wasn't it? Okay.
No. Hell, just this morning, they were trying to get something else into evidence. There is a picture from 2012 where Amber has a bloody lip, right? Like a cut on her lip that's bleeding a little bit, and she's got a piece of paper in front of her that says something like "See you soon." I didn't catch very much of it because I had shit to do this morning, so I'll have to go back and watch all of it later.
Yeah.
But now, this picture's from 2012. The reason that's important is because she says that none of the violent shit happened with Johnny until 2013. Now, that picture was given to TMZ. That's another thing. Her PR people have been collaborating with TMZ from the very fucking beginning.
Jesus.
That's how we got that crowd of people when she went to go get the restraining order.
And everybody was like, Johnny!
Yeah, when he wasn't even there.
Yeah.
He was in a different part of the country, ready to head somewhere else.
Fucking stupid. Or when she mentioned his ex and his lawyer. Yes! Yes!
Well, supposedly, now...
Because
like
if they pull her as a witness, we all know she's going to side with Johnny.
Here's the thing. Johnny Depp has multiple exes, not just Winona Ryder.
Yeah.
So... what I heard this morning is that there were reports that there was someone who was going to be testifying on Amber's behalf who happened to be one of Johnny's exes. I don't know the woman's name. All I know is she's one of his exes, supposedly testifying for Amber. Now, I don't know where this information comes from, so I can't verify it, but it's out there.
I wonder if she pooped on Johnny's bed, too.
Probably not. I sincerely doubt it. It takes a special level of fucking deranged.
That's true.
And that's Amber. That's another thing. I don't know if
So
everybody's seen the picture of that on the bed. That did not come from his tiny little dog.
No, there's no fucking way.
No.
No way. I've got a tiny little dog, and it doesn't poop that big. I've got
His dog is smaller than yours.
Even the pit bull that I have doesn't take shits that big. Now, granted, he's still a puppy, but he's big enough. He could probably take some pretty big shits. But none that big. That was a human shit.
Yeah. And she even told her bodyguard, or one of his security team, either way, that it was a practical joke gone wrong. That testimony's in under oath. Now, they haven't questioned her about it yet on her direct examination.
I don't know.
But we're seeing some real scummy fucking tactics coming from the defense on this one. So here's the thing. The trial itself is going to take 6 weeks. The judge wants it to be over by Memorial Day. She wants the jury to actually go through all the evidence, deliberate, and have a decision by Memorial Day. You can't actually direct a jury to do that, which causes a problem in and of itself.
Yeah.
It takes as much time as it's going to take. That's just the way the system works. But
I mean, you can hope. I don't think she's directing. It's more of, let's try to get this done by this point.
Well, it's kind of like an unspoken incentive.
Yeah.
Like, you guys don't want to be here doing this on Memorial Day. You'd rather be with your families,
Exactly.
right? But that in and of itself creates a problem for a potential appeal.
Yeah.
Or even a mistrial. Because a judge can't do that. But now, during this time, the judge actually had a conference that they had to go to. So they took a 10-day break. That's a week off. And right before that break started, Amber was doing her direct examination. She had not finished giving testimony when that break started. So she talked for hours. Then you've got a week break where she's not supposed to be able to even talk to her lawyers because she's still under oath.
Yeah.
But nobody can prove that she didn't talk to her lawyers. And the way she's talking today, she obviously did. She's couching her language. She's using specific terms. She's been coached through this shit so that she can go back through some of the shit she's already said and clarify.
I mean, nobody could
Like
prove
violence that
anything at
started
that
in
point.
2013. Oh, no. It actually happened in 2012. See, what happened was, and that's her testimony today.
Every
But
good
see-
story starts with a beer.
Well, originally, they tried to use that photo to say something that happened in 2013. So obviously, that's a lie. And TMZ even went through the metadata of the photo to find out this picture was taken in 2012. Proving Johnny Depp right. Proving Amber is a fucking liar.
Well, we knew
So
that
they
from...
have to walk this back, and they have to try to get this into evidence because they need something with her bleeding and try to attribute that to him. They
Yeah.
need that in evidence.
And they're not going to. I mean, even if they do, they can put as much... At this point, they have dug themselves... Amber's side has dug themselves such a big fucking hole already that I don't... They could put as much evidence as they want. There's got to be something so compelling, so damning that it throws Johnny sideways, but I don't see that happening. I don't. I really don't.
Well, with any luck, we'll also be able to get her expert's testimony stricken from the record.
Yeah.
Now,
That
when
was stupid.
when the defense first started, they called, I think it was their first witness, because if memory serves, it was the therapist and then Amber. It's been a week, all right? So the therapist was trying to debunk all the claims that the forensic psychologist on Johnny Depp's side presented. But here's the thing about that person. That person is more an advocate than a therapist or psychologist or anything like that. What they do, and have done in dozens of other cases, is go over media reports of things that people said happened, treat it as gospel truth, and then testify on behalf of whoever pays her. Now, the only difference this time around is that she actually took the time to talk to Amber for a little while on the record.
Yeah.
Now, even while doing that, she has these tests that she's supposed to be filling out. Johnny Depp's forensic psychologist expert actually went through, did these tests, filled them out the right way, didn't leave anything, empty, and came to a certain conclusion. The person who did the test on Amber's side left tons of shit blank, didn't take notes, and then came to a different conclusion, but can't prove it.
It's all about the money.
But they're still using that testimony to debunk the forensic psychologist. I don't understand how the fuck that even works and how that person's word can carry any weight, no matter what jury you're dealing with, because you have the expert who, on the record, did those things, fully filled out the test, came to a conclusion, and then, like I said, this other one who decided not to came to something
Half-assed
different, says,
yourself.
just trust me,
Piss
I'm
poor.
right. And this is why this other person's bullshit.
I don't know.
I'm
This
sorry,
is
there's-
why I'm not
There's
kind
a
of...
huge difference with a forensic psychologist, someone who's doing this kind of work, and a therapist. A therapist has to treat everything that the person says as the gospel truth.
Yeah.
That's their job. A forensic psychologist are naturally skeptical because they have to be.
You could be one.
They've got to find the root of whatever problem it is and find out what's actually going on inside this person's head. So you look for inconsistencies, you look for twitches, you look for all kinds of stuff. Stuff that a regular therapist isn't necessarily taking into account because they have to listen to everything that their client says. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not bad that they do that. There's a very good reason why they do that. It's kind of how the therapy works in the first place. But,
Shit happens when you party naked.
and that's just comparing two witnesses so far. She's got at least a week of testimony from her side coming up. I don't know who all they're going to have there.
So then this is the most of the reason why I haven't been paying attention to this trial. No offense to you. This is nothing against you. I just listening is like, okay, she's a dumb bitch. That's all that matters.
I mean, I'm sure there was something on Johnny's side that happened. Like, I'm sure he's not 100% innocent.
And I'm not calling him that at all.
But I can say for damn sure he didn't do the things that she's saying he did.
No. God, no. No way. I think Amber Heard just wants to be the next Britney Spears.
The ACLU made her the face of domestic violence.
Of course they did. Because 20-1, I bet you they're getting a huge incentive for doing it.
That I don't know. I know they do a lot of charity stuff, have her speak, and then she makes money off of it. So they probably make money too, but...
And that's nothing against them at all. I mean, I get it. Especially when you're a nonprofit organization and only make money through your fundraisers and things like that to help others. But when you've got such a high clientele like Amber Heard to be your face, I get it. I get it. I do.
I don't.
I'm not going to lie. I'd be the same way. Okay, there's money in my pocket to help other people that are actually in trouble, that actually need help. So I understand why she would be the face of that. Because there's a big story, true or not.
The story was basically written by the ACLU in order to make her the face of domestic violence.
That's true.
That op-ed that was put out, that was an ACLU editor. She had some of the information. They curated it, basically.
Yeah. I don't know. I try to keep myself uninvolved. I like the memes. That's about it.
I mean, if you're not invested in it, it still has entertainment value. That's for damn sure.
The memes have been glorious.
Just, it's so fucking frustrating listening to this. The main reason that I did is because of the group of YouTubers, group of lawyers on YouTube who are going through all of it and explaining it. They're people I've been following for a few years now.
And of course, they're gonna go over it. It's high value content for them.
Well, they didn't do this kind of thing before.
Yeah.
But
I don't follow them.
I went through and bought Great Balls and I couldn't catch the fucking Wigglytuff. I don't have enough money to buy more Ultra Balls. It's not fair.
Poor baby.
Well, it wouldn't be so bad if they didn't limit you so hard on how many different kinds of things you could get just through the shop itself. You got to use the daily command on the Discord to get anything special. It's not nice.
I haven't been doing it. I should. I probably should. Because there's so many other fucking streamers that I watch that have the Pokemon community game. But I don't do it.
It is what it is.
See, I actually watch my streamers.
He's listening.
Yes, me and my wife were just watching that the other day.
For Amber's lawyer?
Yeah. It's called Objection Hearsay. Somebody edited out, like, different. You know how people, they do...
Are you sure that wasn't Johnny's lawyer?
No, it was Amber's.
Was it while Amber was testifying, or was it while Johnny was testifying?
While Johnny was testifying.
Okay.
The song is called Objection Hearsay. And it's somebody went through and took different lines from everybody and made a song out of it. Just stitched together all these different words. And the song is called Objection Hearsay. It is the greatest fucking thing ever to be released.
Oh, no, I can't do anything on YouTube because I'll lose my spot in the trial for today.
And then there is another... It's a edited cover of... Enter Sandman by Metallica. And it's all Johnny Depp.
You're talking about the poop on the bed? Yeah, I saw that one. Because, see, like, I've seen a lot of compilations when it comes to Camille Vasquez, which is one of Johnny's lawyers.
Yeah.
She's the one that's doing the stuff right now when it comes to Amber's testimony. But I didn't see a whole lot of compilations when it came to Johnny's questioning. It's confirmed. My daughter does have pink eye. Great.
That's just fun. Penicillin.
It's probably just eye drops. Is it? Is it eye drops? I don't. Because if it is, I'm gonna need your help with that. She fights enough with everything else. I can't hold her arms down and hold her eye open at the same time.
The first time I ever got pink eye was a little kid. My parents were still married. Caleb wasn't even born yet, so this would have been even before 98. No, it was after Caleb was. Yeah, so Caleb would be probably 2000. I got pink eye.
Yep, eye drops. I knew it.
And the doctors gave me penicillin, a shot of penicillin for it. And then I had the liquid penicillin medicine that I had to take, and that's how I found out I was allergic to penicillin. I broke out in fucking hives.
Oh, by giving you penicillin and then more penicillin.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that'll probably do it. Now I get to fight a 3-year-old to put drops in her eyes. Yay.
You'll live.
I've never had pink eye.
It's because you don't play with your butt.
Isn't that a good thing?
Probably, yeah. Why don't you go to the other couch? Go to the other couch.
Because he loves you.
There's no room up here. Go to the other couch.
But, Daddy, you love me. I'm the good puppy, or at least I think so.
No, he's not.
Yeah, she'll be contagious probably for like at least a week after it goes away. It's a shitty thing about infections.
Mm-hmm.
Especially something like pink eye in children.
Gross.
But that's also the great thing about chickenpox. Because you can, when one kid gets chickenpox, give it to other kids so that they can finally have chickenpox, and then your immune system learns to fight it.
Yeah.
There you go.
And
Then you
no
don't
more
die as an
chickenpox.
adult if you're exposed to someone with chickenpox. It's a good thing to get that sickness when you're a child.
I had the shot. And so when my brother got chickenpox, I never got it. So I had the shot.
You've never had chickenpox.
Never had chickenpox.
That's dangerous.
I had the shot when I was like 3. I had the chickenpox shots. All my kids have had the chickenpox shot. They've already been exposed to the virus. Hey, cover your mouth when you're coughing, boy.
Don't yell in the microphone,
He
boy.
said, okay.
I did not set up your microphone for yelling today. You at least hit the mute button. They'll still hear you through mine.
That's fair.
Said only contagious for 24 hours? That
Sounds
doesn't
about right.
sound right.
Medical technology is advanced, sir.
Yeah, that's true. Still. It's a viral infection.
Nobody can hear you, babe. You're in the other room. Here she comes.
I can hear that she's saying something. I just can't hear the words.
Still didn't hear it.
You didn't know. Like I said, I know something was said. I just don't know what the words were. I think she said something like, "Did you hear that?" or something. I'm not sure.
Oh, shit.
Like, I wish I was kidding, because then it would be funnier, but I honestly have no idea.
Didn't either. Legit, all I heard was blah, 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 blah. That's all I heard.
And you're closer to the wall than me.
I know. Oh, shit.
But no, this trial, it's a lot of time to dedicate to, but if you've got time to burn, it's interesting to listen to. Especially if you go through, like, lawyers on YouTube who are breaking the stuff down, but they're doing it in real time so they can talk over the boring shit. That way it doesn't feel like it's time wasted. And most of them have timestamps for stuff like breaks and lunch breaks and, whenever they have to talk about something off camera or what have you, so that you can just skip over those times. You don't have to waste it.
Yeah. I don't have that kind of time.
Just for the people that do have the time, it's worth a listen. Just search up any lawyers on YouTube, and I guarantee they're probably talking about it. But also, there's a, what the hell is that job even called? I guess I don't know what his occupation is called, but it's a guy called Behavioral Arts. That's his YouTube channel.
Is it behavioral therapist?
No, he's not a therapist of any kind.
Oh. Well.
He studies people, the way they react, body language. So I guess like
psychiatrist?
a body language expert type of deal. Breaking down the differences between Amber and Johnny and while they're saying what they're saying.
I think you sent that to me.
I haven't sent that to anybody.
Somebody did.
That's definitely worth a watch, because you learn a lot about, not just like how the brain comes up with a story, but like what your body does that you don't think about while you're doing things like coming up with a story or trying to recall something really far in the past, or maybe something affected you in a certain way, and how you tell that story actually presents in a different way for different people. It's really fascinating stuff. So if you get the chance, Behavioral Arts on YouTube, he's definitely entertaining.
I'll definitely take a look.
Not sponsored by any of the people I'm bringing up, by the way.
No, not at all.
They don't know me. They don't know I'm telling you to watch their stuff. I just like their stuff. They're smarter than me.
He likes this stuff as much as Amber Heard likes shitting in the bed.
Well, I don't like it that much. I don't want to marry and abuse it. Just watching this video. Love me, motherfucker.
That almost came out my nose.
Well, maybe you should be careful about taking a drink on the
Fucking
podcast.
burns.
Metaphysical, meant to drink, not through your nose.
Oh, God, don't snort metaphysical. That hurt. Oh, shit.
You need a minute?
I'm good. Ow. Fuck.
Wow.
Oh.
We don't have enough time to do that reach mission.
No. I don't even know. What time is it?
It's almost 2:30.
I don't even know what mission we're on.
I remember it's a longer one.
No, we made it halfway through.
Aren't there two parts to the dogfight mission?
Well, we take out not spirits, whatever they're called. And then we've got to land or take out more banshees surrounding the Corvette, and then we land on the Corvette. We could at least attempt to get on the Corvette. I don't know, it's up to you. It's content. Although I don't have an extra control. Well, I do. I just got to go get it from Jules. If she'll let me use it for a second. She's using it. I heard that one. Hold on. I've got a solution. Maybe.
Nah, it's all right. It's all right. Why are you walking away again? Don't leave me alone. I can't do this by myself. He's gone. He's gone. He abandoned me to run this podcast all alone. To be the singular host instead of the co-host. Could this be my chance to take over? Probably not. He's still not back yet. He's still not back yet. Nah.
But it works.
Dude, we would basically have to be over, up on each other with a cord that short.
We'll switch.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay, whatever. The dogs tore through the other one.
Because even at that point, I'd have to switch the setting for the mics because we speak at different volumes. It's a lot of extra work to do live. Nobody wants to hear me go, okay, I'm unplugging this mic, ready for another sound check? Dude, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
It works.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
You just don't want to lose.
It's co-op. What the fuck would I lose?
You die more than I do.
Okay.
There you go. You hate dying.
I can't think of any person in particular that wants to.
I can think of a few people. Amber Heard's gonna want to after she loses his trial.
Jesus.
I do not condone suicide. Just saying.
If you ever feel that way, there are people who can help, not just locally, but nationally and all over the world. All you got to do is Google the prevention hotline, and they are more than willing and very, very happy to help.
Or if you're into dark humor, that number is 1-800-DO-NOT-KILL-YOURSELF.
Now, how morbid would it be if that were the actual hotline number?
You're trying so hard not to laugh right now.
Oh, hey, look at that. A pollywog. Something other than this conversation. I'm going to catch a pollywog. Maybe.
Oh. Also, reminder to everybody while we're kind of, to get off that topic for a second. More about us. I'm Kid. He's Kaz. I'm the one with the brains for this operation, and he just has...
And the channel. He's got the login and password.
Fair enough.
I make the things that look cool.
As we talked about before at the beginning of the podcast, we are wanting to... We're going to have merch soon.
We are working on it. That's why I went through and made 4K versions of every image that we have.
Also, we plan on doing a giveaway when the merch drops. And I just thought about this because I have a personal goal for the channel is 10 subs by the end of the month. If we can get there, we're at 6. We are currently at 6. So if we can get 10 subs by the end of the month.
Wait, you got a new sub? When did
Yes,
that happen?
Exos.
Oh,
Yep.
Nice.
If we can get 10 subscriptions by the end of the month, I plan on doing the full giveaway. We'll do the giveaway if we can reach 10, and as soon as merch drops, we'll do the giveaway. So keep on the lookout. Share with your friends. Let everybody know how awesome we are not.
But how entertaining it might be anyway. I caught a pollywog.
Yay!
Watch it be like a level 3. Oh, it's level 13. How about that shit? With a horrible attack and horrible speed. Thanks. That's so useful. Its special attack is only average. Need better
Hey, there you go,
stats.
streamer. There you go. Oh, excuse me. That was gross.
Oh, pounds. I was like, what's a POUDs?
Pouds. Cover your mouth when you fucking cough, please. Love you. I hope that was caught. That was funny. My kids love me. Haha.
Apparently. But if it wasn't caught on the mics, you can't prove it.
I know, right?
It was? Okay. I guess
Good.
you can prove it.
Get bent.
Just clip it out. Proof of affection for kid by his kids.
My wife can clip things.
Okay, streamer, what did you do? I heard you were injured, but I mean, like, what is the extent of the damage here?
He did things with stuff and stuff with things. Losing his virginity was not one of them.
That's just mean. He's only 17, man. Come on, give him time.
He's got years.
See, I've had my knee do that, but that's because I've broken it twice.
I've had my bones give up out on me.
Yeah, well, you were in a motorcycle accident.
They literally gave
there were
out on
extra
me.
forces there that made that happen. Like with me, first time I broke my leg was a fucked up Frankenstein bike that I pieced together out of pieces of other bikes.
Jesus. That's a rat rod.
And the second one was just my stupidity. There were no other forces necessary there.
That's the first time I've ever broken a bone. Was the motorcycle wreck.
Oh, that's not even close to the first time I've broken a bone.
I went through my whole childhood without breaking a single bone.
You know what? I bet we could run a competition, and I bet I would win.
Probably.
For a bone broken in the most stupid way possible.
I was in a motorcycle wreck.
Because I've got two contenders.
Okay.
One was the second time I broke my leg.
Well, see, wait, hold on. This is not fair, though. You've broken more bones than I have on many different occasions.
We can make a competition with the chat.
I've done it one time riding a motorcycle, putting on a passenger that was drunk and didn't know how to fucking ride.
My life is pain. I'm just kidding. Anyway. So, yeah, my leg. I don't know if I've... Yeah, pretty sure I told the story on the podcast. It'd be on episode 1, 2, possibly 3. Either way, jumping off a park bench, running from wet grass in slick shoes onto a galvanized park bench to step on the seat, step on the back, and then jump as far as I could. And yeah, the last time it happened was the last time it happened because my foot didn't go onto the seat. It slid off the seat into the space between the seat and the back, and the rest of me went over. Hyperextended the knee, twisted it, broke, it split the bones going up and down. My kneecap was on the side of my leg. It was kind of gross to look at.
You're not very athletic, are you?
No. Even less so now. But
Mr. Basics, look at me.
I've got another one. When I was in elementary school, right? Can't remember exactly the reason why, but there weren't many people in the class. There's some kind of activity, and either we had already finished it or we didn't get to go, something like that. But we were having like an extra recess time, and there was nobody around me. But I had the soccer ball. So I got really bored, like you do when you're all alone. You got a soccer ball. It's elementary school, whatever. So I was tossing it up in the air as high as I could, and I was catching it, right?
Yeah.
Each time I'd try to throw it higher. Well, I threw it apparently really high because the last time it came down, instead of catching it, I didn't get my hand up all the way, and my fingers were out. It landed on my pointer finger while my pointer finger was straight up, and it cracked this bone.
Ow.
Yeah.
Yes, son.
Do you know where the Spider-Man game is?
It is in the bedroom. Ask Mom. You let your sister out. Asuna, come here.
She's out. She's free. Run for the hills. Hi, Asuna.
You gonna say hi to everybody? You got your face painted today? Yeah.
I got Joy's cap.
You got Joyce's cup? That's okay.
Oh, mine.
You wanna go, mommy? Go to mommy.
Oh, shit. You know what? He told me, I think, what happened, and we were talking, and I missed it. Now it's too far up in the chat. I can't see it. I need you to scroll up.
Can you not scroll up on yours?
Yeah, my finger did break, though. Well, no, the chat's not working on my screen for some reason.
No, on your phone.
Shut up.
It's always
I'm
funny when
reading right
Kaz
now.
jumps over something and hurts himself either way. I bet you, Fez, right now, think of the most funniest moment with Kaz.
No, stop. In my defense, there was a giant floating patch of dirt and grass. I thought it was solid. So when I jumped, I landed on what I was aiming for. I wasn't trying to jump over the whole thing. I thought I was going to go about a third of the way and then try to jump the rest. But then it all just collapsed under me. It's a ditch outside of the high school that I went to, right?
Okay.
And the middle of it, when it fills up with water, me standing all the way at the bottom, the water went up to here.
Oh, Jesus. He's pointing at his pectoral muscles.
Yeah, just below my collarbone. That's how high
And he's
the water
about
was.
5'8".
I'm 5'9".
I forgot the control.
You don't get to steal
I'm probably
You
a
don't
little
get to
taller
steal
than,
that extra inch from me.
I'm probably a little taller than 5'9".
We are the same height,
No,
motherfucker.
we are not.
Yes, you are not taller than. You've never
Take
been
off
taller
them
than
fucking
me.
boots. I bet you I'm
Take
taller.
off your fucking boots. Cheating asshole.
Jesus.
See, that sounds uncomfortable with a basketball, but yeah, my finger actually broke. 6'2". Fuck you. Not fair.
Yeah, he is. Have you seen pictures of him?
No.
He's got some on his Discord. I think you've been you accepted the invite
Yeah.
to his Discord. Is it on your Discord? Or I know for a fact he posted it in the metaphysical Discord because he went to prom, and he got his prom suit. Ooh, and that kid is tall. I'm kind of jealous.
And that shit's not fair. See, here's the thing. I'm the youngest of 9 kids, right? Altogether, 6 boys.
Parents should have kept their pants up.
6 boys. I'm the shortest of the boys. Not cool. I'm taller than my parents. I'm shorter than all my brothers. Oldest of 10? Jesus. They're Catholic, aren't they? Oh. No. My parents are Catholic. That's how I know.
That's fair. I think our neighbor was telling us she's got several siblings too, and they're Catholic.
Like, it's not just a meme. It's not just a joke. It's kind of reality. See, his dad is, haha,
Jeez.
at least 50% Catholic family. And I'm officially out of metaphysical.
I was almost Catholic family. My mom wouldn't have slept with my dad and stayed with her high school sweetheart because he was Catholic. But his parents didn't like the fact that my mom wasn't Catholic and forbid them to date after high school.
Hey, that's okay.
But they were super heavy, and there were
Not you. I was talking to streamer. That's okay. Whether full sibling, half sibling, adopted, family's family. That's the way I look at it.
Even if you didn't come from the same penis.
Like I just said, family's family.
Yeah.
It is what it is, man. Well, I mean, you don't have to post photos of yourself on Discord if you didn't already plan to. Don't feel pressured into it just because kid wants to be funny.
No, please do. Make him jealous of your tallness.
Yeah. You know, there's a problem with that.
Yo, shit, bro.
There's a problem with that logic. All I have to do is not look. So by putting in the bare minimum of effort, which is no effort, I can avoid that entirely.
Fair enough, I guess. Jeez. I was talking to
Tall family.
I was talking to somebody. When I was working at Harley. The delivery driver that picked up anytime somebody would sell a bike that didn't work, or they needed their bike shipped to the shop to get worked on because it didn't work. He had a friend that he got hired on. His friend is really tall. He's like 6'11". Yeah, he's really tall. Well, he was when he got hired on, we were talking to him, and I guess his uncle is 9'4". And yeah, he owns.
Hold on a second. Good. Keep talking.
Okay. He's super fucking tall, and he said that it's scary because because of how big. He's also like a pretty hefty dude, and so he said that it's scary seeing him walk around because he breathes really heavy.
No, he could not be 9'4" because he would be in the Guinness Book of World Records. The highest man in history was 8'11".
Oh well, maybe he was 8'4". I know it was something 4'4", but he was taller than definitely him, and this guy is 6'11". So he's already pretty fucking tall, and his uncle's taller than him. But he said that because of his height and his weight, he has really hard time breathing, and he's got such a deep voice that when he'd walk around, it'd be really, he said it'd be really like he was telling a story.
The human body's not built to sustain
not
that.
at all. But they had a family dinner, and they were at a restaurant, and he said that he didn't know that his uncle was coming to this dinner. And all he heard walking up behind him after years of not seeing his uncle was this heavy breathing, deep, scary breath come up from behind him. And he puts his hand on his thigh.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
He said that his hand went over his shoulder, covered half of his arm, and barely squeezing on him, he goes, "How you doing, boy?"
Yeah, that's not creepy. Not at all. No.
Could you? But I just started imagining somebody walking up behind me, putting their giant hand on my shoulder, and "How you doing, boy?" And all I could think was shitting my pants and getting the fuck out of that restaurant.
Jesus. You know what? I just remembered Allie taught us that we can actually check our Pokemon and see if we caught it early.
And then,
I did not.
I guess he owns
Fucking bullshit.
an older Ford F-150.
Although, I want to know if I can do this. Keep talking.
And I can only imagine an 8-foot man sitting in the cab
See if I can use another
of a
one.
Ford F-150. Like, if Irate Pigeon's still in chat, think about that. An 8-foot man in a box truck. An old box-style F-150, all right? Think about that. That's got to be super fucking... He was telling us that he's got the seat all the way back, and he still has his knees in his chest when he's driving. I would not be driving anymore. I would have somebody drive me, and I would be in the bed of that truck.
Oh, crap. I didn't get the last one in time.
Oh, poor baby.
Well, I was trying to test two things. Number one, if you could even use more than one, and if it would increase your odds. So I was checking my list of Pokemon to see if it would show up, and it didn't. But what I forgot to check was how many Great Balls I have. So I don't know if it was even using more than one.
I can only imagine somebody 8 foot sitting in my car.
I can't imagine someone 7 foot sitting in your car.
Although
Hell, I can't imagine someone 6 foot sitting in my car.
I guess, though, it's the new thing to accommodate more for car manufacturers to accommodate for that, especially since Shaq is now like the face of, I think it's Mini.
Well, we've got more compact
Yeah.
adjustment features.
But
So the seats in the car can go down lower than they used to because
Yeah.
they don't need as much space for all that machinery.
So I work for Kia, and the new Kia Stinger GT Model S, fucking it accommodates for up to a 10-foot. If somebody happened to be 10 feet tall, the seat actually goes that far back with still ample amount of room for people in the back seat. And the car doesn't look that big
that
at all.
just seems excessive. Because, like
It
I
does.
said, the tallest person on record was not even 9 feet tall, but you want to accommodate someone who could possibly be 10.
I don't know.
Really?
I'm just saying, like, that's how far back it goes, and then they're still, like, I've leaned those seats all the way back just to see how far they go, because brand new car come off the truck, I'm going to test every single fucking feature there. And it does. It goes all the way back with still plenty of leg room for the back seat. And the car's really not all that big. It's probably a little bit bigger than my Corolla. And this is a sports car. This thing comes standard with a turbo.
Why would he need a custom Jeep? Couldn't he just, sit above it? Have his head come out the top?
Well,
Don't need a windshield.
It is. Shaq does. He's the face for Mini Cooper, isn't he?
I have no idea.
It was either Mini or it was Fiat or Fiat. However the fuck you pronounce
Fiat.
it. Yeah. I don't remember which one. I know it was one of them because they both make really tiny fucking
I don't know.
cars.
Either way, like, if I was over 6 feet tall, the first car that comes to mind whenever it would be time for me to actually get a car would not be something like a Mini Cooper.
I don't know who buys Mini Coopers anymore.
It wouldn't be my Saturn. It wouldn't be your Corolla. It'd be like a truck or something.
Or a 2022 Kia Stinger.
But see, why do that? Why come factory with a turbocharger when they can just charge people more to put their own brand turbocharger in the car?
True.
Use the Apple model. Use all of our stuff, but we're going to charge you individually for fucking all of it.
Fuck that, because nobody would buy it.
People still buy iPhones and AirPods for their fucking iPhones.
Even though all that technology is made by Android. Even all the way down to their iOS.
For a while, I thought that Yukon was immortal. Just saying. Check Discord. What? Oh. I'm checking Discord. Oh, I'm checking my notifications. I'm not looking at photos. Top of the notifications. At Call Me Kaz. Third photo. I wonder what it could be.
The game.
And, of course, Snapchat. Anyone else have a problem where they can't uninstall Snapchat?
He said, do it. Look.
See, now, from experience, knowing this guy who's right in front of me, as long as I have, whenever somebody tries that hard to get me to look at something, I don't want to look at it. Hey, you spelled it wrong again.
I got fat thumbs.
Hey, you put an extra exclamation point.
God damn it! Haha, I did it!
Fucking third try. You are as tall as the door frame. Fuck you.
He looked.
By the way, you calling me Chaz is now nullified because I looked before you chatted. Ha.
Oh, man. Well, we are rounding up to the 2-hour mark.
Yes, we are.
I think it's time to close up and tie off loose ends.
Oh, I am going to reach out to the guy that owns the ARC cluster that I play in for an interview.
Okay.
So I don't know exactly when that's going to be. I don't know if he has Mondays available. I know he does work a full-time job.
We're going to do Discord chat.
I'll for now we'll play it by ear, but I'll find out what he has available. It may be a pre-recorded interview, which if that happens, I will let you guys know because you won't be able to chat with him or me during that. It'll basically just be a video that will play on stream.
We'll air it live.
Yeah.
Which can be done, right? Yeah, that can be done.
That can be done.
Okay.
That's how we went through the Sonic trailer.
That's
remember?
true, yeah.
So if that's the way it has to be, I'll make sure everybody knows. The door frame is taller than you by like 1 inch. Shut up.
Somebody's butt hurt.
I've been short my whole life. I'm tired of it. 30 years I've been fucking short, all right?
Need some Neosporin for that butt hurt?
No. I need new legs.
But Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs.
Lieutenant Dan, ice cream.
Ice cream. Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. I have to pay 17 Dr. Peppers later.
Jesus. That fucking movie.
No.
You know what's sad?
What?
Like, when it comes to Forrest Gump, you could actually write a really well thought out review of the movie, a synopsis that could go over every plot beat and make it sound really fucking good. But it will never be as accurate as the Family Guy recap of fucking Forrest Gump.
True. Oh, speaking
Every
of
time
which,
he meets up with Jenny and she's off with someone else.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I was watching really something. We've talked about this before ish. We talked about it about movies, about about horror movies. There is a series on Netflix to go watch, and I suggest everybody does. They did one on Forrest Gump as well. The things that went on behind the scenes, like the budget they had for Forrest Gump, as many times as the movie was pulled throughout the production of the movie, is ridiculous. The fact that Tom Hanks took his cut. Take his coat.
No, kid. What was the response? What did Nail say? After Lord Guru said take his coat.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that this is the guy that demolished all of our people.
Nail. Don't take his coat. Sorry, just had to get that
But
in
no,
there.
Tom Hanks only took like so much money out of what he was getting paid so he could pay the production crew.
I believe it.
Hold on. It's a really good series. They did so many different movies.
But basically, it's a documentary series about the production of movies.
Yes. It's super good, though. Fuck, I can't find it now.
Any minute now.
The Movies That Made Us
Okay.
on Netflix.
I will probably not even remember that by the time I get home, but okay.
There's 3 seasons out, and Forrest Gump is on season 2. Give it a shot. It's actually really interesting of the shit that they went through during production. The fact that, so if I can remember right, the movie's set in Georgia? No, Alabama. He's from Alabama.
I don't know. I haven't watched that movie since I was a kid.
And they didn't even shoot the show in Alabama, or the movie in Alabama.
I don't know.
It was all done in, if I can remember right, they said Georgia.
Part of the movie's in D.C., part of the movie's in Nam. Of course, the whole thing wasn't filmed in Alabama.
None of it was filmed in D.C. Obviously, none of it was filmed in Nam. They actually found not too far away from where they built the house, the set for the house, or for his family home, is where they shot the Vietnam scenes. Was in the woods right behind the original set. That's how much the budget was cut.
Here's a weird thought. People growing up from after now, they will never understand the beginning of that movie. Do you know why?
Why?
Box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. We're so allergy conscious. They're all fucking labeled on the inside of the lid. You know exactly what you're gonna get. No one's gonna understand that anymore.
No. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, streamer. You're so young. Poor kid.
But that thought just popped up in my head. I know it's weird, a thought. And it was coherent. It made sense.
Greenbow,
It's kinda scary.
Alabama. Jenny slept with a lot
By
of
the way,
people.
anybody who's still watching, how is the stream working for you? If you can...
Enough.
Guys, yes, I'm here. I love you all. I'll play with you in a little bit.
It's not playtime. Go away.
Okay, so anybody who's actually looking at the screen, how's the stream been running for you guys with the video in the background, the new logo, all that stuff?
On a scale of 1 to lemon pepper penis. Or unshaven Pandora's
I
box.
don't even know what to do with that. Anyway, now, just like, is it running okay? Has it gone pixelated at all? Just if I can get just a little bit of input on that, that'd be really helpful.
Instead of pokey catching, you should let us know how everything is.
Well, see, that's not helpful.
He says lemon pepper penis.
That's not helpful. It's like on a scale of 1 to kids' brain deficiency. Kids' brain deficiency. Okay, but I don't know what to do with that information.
Consult a therapist. One that's a little overpriced to get your money's worth.
Emblem is a little fuzzy right now. Is it just the logo? Is everything else in the background working all right? Of course, now I got to give it a second for the Twitch delay. It still sucks that I can't get that overlay to work on mobile yet.
I know. We got to figure that out.
Yeah, Kotterberg might. Which, actually, you know what? I could probably... no.
What?
I was going to say I could probably take the metaphysical logo and put it on OBS. But it's got the scrolling promo code with the 10% off, you know.
We don't have to have it scrolling.
Well, no, the thing is, if it's not scrolling, it's going to be a lot bigger than what it is right there. Because if
Can't
I
you
put
just
it,
make the
if
promo
I put it
code
smaller so that it fits,
advertisement
it's all a bit fuzzy. God damn it. I downscaled it so much.
I'm sorry, Kaz. Everybody tell Kaz that you're sorry, just to make him feel better.
Don't patronize me. Low res, I would say. Damn it. 'Cause, I mean,
Maybe
it's
change your settings on your phone from. I bet you they're at 1080. They're running their stream at 1080p. Change it to 720.
I don't know, because I'm on the stream manager. It looks like it's been okay the whole show.
Yeah. Because you have it set for 720, don't you?
No, I think it's set for 1080
Oh, then they're probably running it at 720 and they need to go up.
on 160. And look, okay, yeah. So he had it on.
There you go,
lower
see.
quality.
All right.
Yay! Then I did it good and it works. Cool.
Cool beans.
Fucking 4 all-nighters. I was gonna say, if none of this shit worked, I was gonna be really fucking pissed. You know, fuck you, Fez. Fuck you. You try making videos. It's not easy.
Oh, shit.
I love you, man. But fuck you. But I love you. But fuck you.
All right, well,
Anyway, before we go, just one last time, because I can't get enough of this shit. Metaphysical.com. Great energy stuff.
Not metaphysical.
Lots and
it's
lots
like
and lots of focus.
Metaphysical something.
I don't remember the exact link. But it's in the description. It's in the description on YouTube. It's not on Twitch.
Just...
It's in the chat.
It's in the chat.
It is.
It's on our chat bots.
Metaphysical.bigcartel.com.
That one.
Don't worry. It's not that kind of cartel. It's a good cartel. Promo code METATHEKIDPLAYS, all capital letters, no spaces. That'll get you 10% off of your order today, or after today, or after this week, or whenever you want to use it. Just make sure you do, because it's worth it.
It'll be worth it,
It's
especially
very
for
worth
people like us that actually do jobs that deserve focus, or we need to be focused. I have a job that I can easily wreck a car if I'm not focused. I know irate pitching here has a job that if he doesn't do right and is not focused at his job, then your lawnmower blades will come off, swipe you in the leg, and probably kill you because you bled out. Kaz has a job.
Or it'll just prepare you for peg legs.
That too.
Who doesn't like a good peg leg? Walk around, get an eye patch.
We don't get paid to tell you these things. This is I drink this on a daily basis.
I'll put it this way. Whether it's blurry or not, everything that's on the screen, everything that's been done, I did in 4 all-nighters. There were extra circumstances that made me have to stay up all night. This wasn't the reason. But the metaphysical that I was drinking kept me focused all night, every night, working on this stuff, and that's how it looks as good as it does. Even going pixel by pixel to edit 4K images, this shit really works, and it works really well. Anything else to add while you're staring at your phone?
No.
No? Just no?
No.
That's it?
Metaphysical. Penises. Lemon pepper penises.
Metaphysical.bigcartel.com. Promo code METATHEKIDPLAYS, all capital letters, no spaces, 10% off.
Salmon pussies.
10% off.
Unkempt Pandora's box.
See, now, you wouldn't have even thought the word unkempt if I didn't fucking say it. That's attributed to me.
You're welcome.
I will keep the credit for that. You don't get it. Fucking, I show up and you're trying to say extravagant. What you end up saying is extravagant. You did not come up with unkempt. That said, anyone who remembers driving with Ginger, still working on that teaching kid to speak English foundation.
Are you going to set up a GoFundMe? All proceeds go back into the stream.
No, I'll set up a nonprofit. It's more profitable.
Anyway, until next time.
Turns out you can make a lot more money when you're not supposed to. Just saying.
Again, don't forget to follow us on all our social medias: Discord, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. We don't post enough on there. We'll probably set up a GoFundMe page so Kaz can start working more on editing the videos than on the intros. For things and stuff. Hey, look, well, as I'm talking about it, there you go. Discord, Facebook. Go to the homepage of the Twitch stream, or the Twitch channel, and click on our twatters and all that other stuff.
Yeah, just stay away from my twat.
Just Jesus fucking Christ.
But you can always send me a tweet on Twitter.
I don't use Twitter enough. Don't send me a tweet. I post when I'm live. That's about it.
Even if you don't tweet, if you could just follow me, that'd be helpful. I have 6 followers, and 3 of them are the same person.
I forgot about that. Anyway, don't forget to catch us every Monday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time to get Off-traK. Also, every other night, whenever I decide to.
Most nights
about 8:30, 9 o'clock Central Standard Time, I stream random games. Here lately, it's been Halo because I can't think of any other thing to play right now because I don't like to play alone.
Plus teaching Julie to play Halo.
Yes, and she's gotten really good. Holy shit, she's been carrying teams left and right.
And slightly teaching my wife how to play Halo.
Who's also
She's
doing a
getting
lot
there.
better than I thought she would. No offense, Allie, we love you. But until next time, remember to always stay off track, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye, everybody.